Today's guest is my business in We're going to start again. On 3, 2, 1. Today's guest is my partner in business, in life, and raising two incredible little humans. Together we built Black Box Studios, a movement space that became a home for dancers, streamers, and storytellers. She's a visionary, an artist, an amazing mother of our two boys. She's also the director of her own company, Leading with Purpose, Passion, and Power. Please welcome the heart of our family, the driving force behind so much of what we do, Tamara Roy.
Hi, everybody.
Girl. This is fun, man. Thank you for joining. I know it's been rough. I mean, it's a little time off that you have, with other kids and stuff, and you're just giving it to me, and I love that. And this is the first time also that I do the podcast in English. It's weird because I'm used to just asking questions in Spanish. Mm-hmm. So for those who don't know, who's Tamara? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where were you born? Who are you?
Well, Tamara is from Argentina. I was born in Argentina. I came to the U.S. about when I was 7 years old with my mom and my sister. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I had my cousins here, my family, my mom's brothers. So we just tagged along growing up with them because my mom had, single mother. She had to work full time. So dance came very early in my life because my cousins were part of it and my mom needed something for us to do right after school. So my sister and I joined my cousins in their dance studio in North Miami. It was called the Dance Exchange, which doesn't exist anymore, but it's been around for so many years. I'm so grateful for that dance studio because that's where the love for dance started as a young girl.
So you started dance at 7, 8?
Yeah, 7, 8, I would say.
And you also have a career in dance. Tell us a little bit. You went to school for dance.
Yeah. So throughout the years, I feel like I was always like the black sheep of the family when it came to dance, just because I kind of sucked when I was little. Okay. I was like the chubby one. My sister, supernatural dancing. My cousins, good at dancing. Mm-hmm. My mom danced. My tia danced. Even my dad danced in Argentina.
Okay.
So through that, I graduated in middle school and I joined like the dance program there just for fun. Mm-hmm. And the teacher was like, you should probably take this over to the next level. So that's when I auditioned for 3 different high schools. At that moment, I auditioned for Dr. Michael Kropp, Miami Northwestern, and New World.
Okay.
And then from there, just dance kept coming through my life. And from very young, I always wanted to have a dance studio because I loved what my teachers did and what they had.
Okay. And your sister is also a dancer.
Yeah, my sister's also a dancer.
She doesn't practice dance, but she is incredibly skillful at dance. She's a natural at dance. Tamara Roy, if you guys, if you follow Tamara or myself, you probably see them on.
And our brother-in-law, Brian Abadia.
Oh, Brian Abadia.
He's a natural. So everyone's in the family. Dance is part of everybody's life.
Dance community, if you're watching, Brian Abadia is part of my family because I'm married with Tamara. He is Tamara's sister husband. Yeah. So we see him often, but not in dance. He dances he teaches at other dance studios. He's incredible. Like the reason why I joined dance is because back in the day, right? I don't dance anymore. The reason I joined dance is because Brian was teaching. Yeah. And I did dance for 1 year and it was the most incredible year training. It was amazing. You built Black Box Studios from scratch. I mean, we did. Mm-hmm. The people that follow me, they probably know a little bit of this, but we have 3 studios. The very first one is where Tamara teaches dance classes, which is not located at the same location that we have right now. There are 3 different spaces. Our very first one was it still is in Aventura. That's the first studio we built. And it was Nago back in the day, remember?
Nago Academy, Miami.
So we built Black Box Studios from scratch. What was the original dream behind it? I mean, I can see so many things that happened there. How the vision changed and like how everything changed throughout time? Because sometimes we have this thought of like everything is gonna just remain the same throughout time, but in reality, life changes every day. You know, the
Yeah.
dreams that I had when I was like 16, 17 are not the dreams that I have now.
Yeah.
You know, so tell us a little bit like how was building your studio from scratch.
Yeah. Well, building the studio, I mean, it went through a lot of transitions, as you mentioned. When we first opened, it was called Nago Academy Miami because you were doing capoeira at that time, and the capoeira group was called Nago. And when we joined together, we joined forces. I was still dancing for the Miami Heat, so I didn't have a lot of time in my hands. But you wanted to open a studio for capoeira. I wanted to open a dance studio. So we were like, how about we join forces? So that's when we came up with opening this space. And then as the years went by, I had more free time because that was the last year I was in the Heat. I believe it was 2014. It was the last year with the Heat. So then we started adding more classes. But even the look of it, when I look at pictures, I'm like, wow, the studio was only one open space. It was white, green, maybe even blue. It had like all the country flags. It was very, I mean, we opened with nothing. We opened literally with nothing. We didn't even have an AC, nothing. And now it's completely rebranded, everything. Like everything is completely just dance, competition groups. I mean, I have more than 50 classes a week that we offer, and I have more than like almost 20 staff members.
Beautiful, guys. Just a little bit of the story of the studio that Tamara is missing. When we started Nago back then, and it's now Black Box Studios, we loaned $15,000 from an angel, a person that we barely knew that time. She was like, "Hey, why don't you open your own dance studio?" Right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
She wrote a $15,000 check. Give it back to me whenever you can.
Well, yeah, remember I was teaching Zumba classes back in the day, and I was at different gyms, and you mentioned this angel, she fell in love with me, and she's like, you should open your own place, because that people always tell you should open your own place, but it's very different working for gyms than having your own location.
Correct.
And I remember telling you, oh my God, I have this person that wants to lend us money, and I mean, like you mentioned, it was only $15K, which now to us it's very
guys, $15,000. It was
for us. It was a lot of money
for
back in the
us.
day.
It was a lot of money. It was $200,000 now for us.
Yeah.
It was like, man, how are we gonna pay $15,000?
But she believed in me, and I'm so thankful for her, because that was like the first step of really living the dream.
Correct. Do you know how much interest we paid on that loan? Zero, bro.
Zero.
She was truly an angel.
Yeah.
Like she was like, just give it back to me whenever you can. Man, I truly wish that someday I have, the possibility to help someone like that. The same way, someone helped me to accomplish back then, which was our dream to open a capoeira / dance studio. Man, I would love to do it for someone.
I know.
Like someone random that I'm not expecting anything, brother. Just or sister. Just here's some money.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna make it. Just give me the money back.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story. We started with no AC, no floors,
nothing.
It had only the place had bathrooms, had a little office. It was really cool. The location is really cool. It's in Aventura, really close to a park. But to us, it was an accomplishment.
Yeah, it was. And we were just the only two working the entire time. I mean, it was our life. We had no other responsibilities. We started camps. Remember those camps? We used to have like 40 kids at camp, and it was just you and me.
So one of the reasons why our summer camps were so popular, it was because I brought videography into it, like filming videos and little music videos with our phones, remember?
Yeah, with the phones. Every Thursday was like music video. We would teach them a little choreography, and like we would find weird locations around the studio. Like there was this like abandoned warehouse where we used to take the kids.
Yes.
And also I think what made us so special is that you brought your childhood stuff, like we would
into
do
it, yes.
Like we would do stuff.
A skate park, remember?
We built a skate park. It was just so loving and family oriented back in the day.
Running a business in the creative world, in the dance world, is not easy at all, guys. It's not easy at all. From the outside, from what I see, there's so much work involved and little monetary, comeback from it. That's why I say that my priorities change with time. I was happy with little. I was happy with teaching capoeira, but nowadays you just need so much money to live, man. What's a biggest lesson you've learned in 12 years of the studio, your dance career? And
I feel like the biggest lesson, and that it's like an everyday lesson, is like you have to always, what's the right word? Like you have to always think of how can you reinvent yourself? What's the next bigger thing? You can't get stuck in what the past was. So every year I'm like, okay, what else can I offer? What's something new that I can do? What can I change? Every year I have to reinvent myself, reinvent the business.
I think it's adapting, right? Like
And adapting too,
adapting to everything that is happening. I mean, like I always tell Tamara, if something is not working in your business, just let it go and build something else. I mean, it's very important in business. You're a boss, you're a mom, you're a wife. How do you manage all that? Like, I have so many. I'm gonna answer questions. I'm gonna ask you questions that people ask me, but I got like at least 6 questions of people asking me, how do you manage, being a dance studio owner?
Yeah.
I mean, you still have to do business, send emails. You still have to like do the marketing stuff, answer phone calls, messages. You got to deal with 2 kids now. And you got to do with me that I'm pretty much all day working, and just you see me at pretty much at nighttime,
I mean, the honest answer is I don't balance it. Like I it's always like every day it's like, how can I do it today? It's very difficult. And I feel like as time has gone, like I had to
prioritize.
Yeah, that word. And see what right now needs more of my attention. Some days my kids need me more. Some days the business needs me more. Some days I'm able to sit in the computer and send 1 email. And some days I can't even open the computer. But that's when I feel like I'm so lucky where I'm at, because I'm able to choose where to focus my energy at. Even though everything needs my attention, but I have to figure out for myself what's really important right now. And right now I have a 9-month baby. So until he could be a little bit more independent, that's my main focus, without letting everything else fall off the train, and just having a support system. I have friends that help me out with certain things. I have a great staff at the studio that can handle the studio while I'm not there. My mom is a huge help, your mom, so I'm grateful for everybody that's helping me.
You are incredible. One thing that I admire about you is that you're always present. You really are where your feet are. Like you're barely on the phone when you're with the kids, and that's something that you point out about me a lot. Like you're always working, you're always on the phone. Like when you're with the kids, because I'm answering inquiries and I'm doing so many things, talking to my crew and all that. You truly are like those kind of people that. Like, I'm going to just watch TV today.
Oh, you're making me cry. Here's a dramatic person. It's hard. It's hard.
I'm different. I'm completely different than you.
I know, but it's hard. But that's when I choose. I have to make a choice. Just because I'm not on my phone and I'm just with my kids watching TV doesn't mean my phone's not ringing. Doesn't mean there's unanswered messages and unanswered phone calls.
Right.
But I have to be present for my kids. Like, I see videos of how many parents are not. And I don't want that. And I know my time with the kids, it's so short that I'm never going to be able to bounce back to those kids, my kids.
Do you ever think that, man, like life is so short?
Yeah, but that's why,
we're seeing our kids grow, and we, back in our head, or at least me, we think that this is going to be forever.
No,
we think that, like, oh, like Mateo is bothering, look how funny he is. That's the last time you're gonna see your kid probably being that funny, being that, like, when he cries, like that annoying. Like, guys, life goes crazy fast. Like Mateo, he's making jokes now.
Yeah.
He makes comments or dances like to make us laugh. That we're like, oh my god, bro! Like he has such a great personality too.
But I think also having them, it's like it makes me also realize about time.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So like seeing them and I spend a lot of time with them.
Yes.
And I'm just like, you know what? Like this has to be now because I know in 1 year I'm not going to have this time back. But the studio, it's going to be there.
Right.
Because I'm
right.
able to balance it a little bit, you know? And I have a support system that's helping me at the studio to just hold it together while I deal with this.
Right.
You know?
And you've done it with Mateo, now you're doing it with
Yeah.
Tomas. You have done such an amazing job as a mother. Like you are truly an incredible mother. Like not because you are my wife, but I see your commitment from the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I have a little envy that like you can control that. You know, like you can really be there for the kids. That's fucking amazing, man.
And I think that has to do because of my mom friends that I have. You know, I surround myself with like amazing women that are moms, and they inspire me so much. And I take a little bit of each of them, and I just try to, you know, have my own little life.
Bro, people are talking shit.
What are they saying? I can't see this
Ruben
far.
got lucky to have Tamara.
That's right.
This is $500 in Gucci for whoever makes
For whoever what?
makes out the best comment. Tamara, what? I mean, we've been together for 12 years. Such a bumpy road.
Yeah.
Ups and downs. We fought so many times. I mean, just right before the podcast.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, having a relationship to me, it's hard. Everything, in my opinion, everything's hard. Running a business is hard. Having a relationship is hard. You know, like being friends with someone is hard. You need time and be committed to something, right? Guys, I want you to know that we've been together for 12 years, and the times that we thought of splitting are many. You know, we've been through situations that were like, okay, that's it, bro. I think I'm just gonna rent an apartment and leave. Or there are times that, you know, we consider like, man, is this really working? But one thing that worked for us is stick, man. Let's make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But not so much like let's make it work, but like being willing to do the work.
Right.
You know? Right. I mean, we both come from separated parents and divorced parents at a young age.
Bro, was that a thing on the 80s to like just leave your family?
It's just I believe I don't want to say it's easy because nothing in life is easy.
Right.
But I think it takes a lot more courage and more strength to stay and do the work. You know?
I do believe in family. There are people that, you know, nowadays they don't believe in family. I do believe in family. It's very important for a child to grow with two loving parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I do believe on marriage. I do believe some people don't believe on marriage. And I understand, I respect it. I do believe on marriage. Life is fun with a partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, guys, there is us all over the world. But finding one person that is going to be with you on the ups and downs is fucking fun, bro. Because you've been with me since I was poor, bro. I didn't speak proper English, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's not about the money or the things I have, but you just let me grow and watch me grow. You never said anything about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I admire about you, that, bro, you do you, I'll take care of the kids. Just fucking grow, do your thing. I know you're gonna make it, you're gonna be okay. She doesn't agree with all my decisions, obviously business decisions and stuff, but
yeah.
Most of the stuff I accomplish in life is because Tamara told me one word, which is métele. Do it. You know, just do it. Yeah, it makes sense. Do it. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's something from the beginning too that I also like admire from you. Like you always jumped, you know, even though sometimes I'm like, wait, first think about it for a second and then jump. But like,
sure.
you always like just jump. And I mean, that's something I admire because it takes a lot of guts to just jump, you know? So like in life, like I'm always like, it's plan A, there's no plan B. Because I'm sure that plan A is going to work. And if plan A does not work, then okay, let's see another plan. But I you know, what you showed me, like never think, okay, I'm gonna open a studio, but in case it doesn't work, I'm still gonna go to school and get a degree in science. You're already setting yourself up for failure.
The plan B for some people work.
Yeah, for
right?
some people,
For some people work. But I think I'm on the age of jumping. If you're 50, 60, it's probably a little too late, but from my 20s to my 30s, like I'm almost 40, it was all about taking risks.
Yeah.
But this year, I don't think I'm taking any more risk.
It would be nice for you to calm down.
I'm always doing something. Not
Yeah.
but I opened 3 studios this year, potentially 4.
Yeah.
Because it was the one
On Biscayne.
on Biscayne or whatever. I had a lease sign for a studio in Little River. The apartment building with sky view, Secret Bunker Studios and Black Box Media. Black Box Media being the giant studio I have. It was never enough for me, man. I was like, man, I wanna have multiple studios. I actually have on my goals that I wanna have 6 studios, but goals change with time.
Yeah.
I no longer want to have 6 studios. I just want to chill now. Like I've been saying it in my podcast, I just want to calm down, man. Like I think it comes from trying to show people that I can, make it, that I can be in a position that for the people that doubted me, you know what I'm saying? And that's a terrible way of seeing things. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God you noticed.
It's
Thank God you noticed that, because if you're gonna keep thinking like that,
Tamara,
you're gonna keep living life always like waiting for people to say, "Oh, Ruben, you're such a good person. You're a great you shouldn't wait for other people to tell you that. You should know how good you are, how amazing you are.
We have different paths, bro. We have different paths. We have different traumas. Like we have different,
I know,
ways of seeing life. And the only, I come from the school of hard knocks. Like the only way for me to understand something is to test it, do it,
Yeah.
and see if it works or not. That's the way I work. Mateo and Tomas are gonna watch this one day.
my babies."
Any messages you want to leave? Mateo's gonna watch this YouTube podcast one day, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, that's my mom."
Yeah.
And he's gonna be 14, 15, 16. What do you want to tell them?
Man, there's so much to tell, but I think by them seeing us, they are gonna get it already. Seeing two people that are go getters, two people that live their dreams. You owning your own event media space, me owning the dance studio. Like that's already a plus. How many kids we know, because we deal with so many kids at the studio, that the parents are doing what they love.
Right.
So I think Mateo and Tomas are already super proud of us.
Man, I have so many questions.
Shoot. Let's hear the questions.
There's echo. Can you lower your volume all the way down?
It is.
Can you? Hey.
1 2 1 2.
Okay, now it's mine. God damn, bro. Hey, no jodas, brother. How do I go to my profile now? God damn, bro.
Aren't you like a social media person?
Since we have 11 visitors, that's a lot for me. Can you just ask questions? Actually, man, let me see. Oh, people can send you money and stuff. This is cool, man.
Her mic needs to be off.
Yeah, it's been happening, guys. There's always...
Oh, like on my Instagram?
Yeah, there's always...
Oh, there we go. I turned it off.
Oh, your mic was off?
It was on.
Oh, that's fine.
Now it's off.
Now it's off. Oh, because... Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm not good with technology, people.
I see where... Oye, ¿qué te pasa, mano? No me vengas acá a ofender. Okay, so one question...
Tamara, how did you build trust?
Yeah, so that's one question that people ask me, and I don't know if I want to start with that question, but let's just do it.
Okay.
Because most of the questions people ask me are the questions that, I already asked you.
Okay.
So I work a lot with women, right?
Con culos.
Con culos. I work a lot with women,
Yeah.
and women that are not necessarily dressed,
Yeah.
I don't shoot adult content or anything like that. It's just mainly fashion lifestyle, right? how do you manage, like, how do you manage, you see me with like working with women or being with women all the time?
I mean, I guess I really don't fucking care. I really don't. I'm a dancer, So like in life, I always thought, okay, if I'm whoever I'm gonna be with, like you could do whatever you need to do. Imagine if I'm dancing with guys. I mean, you're lucky that I'm not dancing with guys because I'm not in the industry like that anymore, right? I just teach dance at my studio and that's it. But what about if I was doing gigs and I was dancing with guys? I wouldn't want you to be like, why are you touching him? Why is he touching your hips? Imagine me texting you every single, why are you shooting her culo? Why is she in a thong? That's your job.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, Tamara
it never crossed my mind. Be like, oh my gosh. Just bring
Tamara
that money.
also works with men and stuff. Obviously, I never, it never crossed my mind.
I mean, not really. But when we met, I was go-go dancing.
And I'll
You will
watch
go.
you. Yeah,
Yeah. I would dance on top of the speakers at the
Kevin,
club.
I'm gonna blog you, bro. Eddie, you too, bro.
¿Qué dicen?
¿Cuál es tu media flat?
Ay, Dios.
Another question that people ask me are like, I mean, I guess I already asked you this, like, how do you manage the kids and and all that? I mean,
I take it day by day, and I have a support system that helps me with the kids, that help me with the studio. I don't teach all the classes right now. I let go of so much at the studio. I'm only teaching 2 heels classes a week at night. Just last year, I was teaching kids too. Now I let that go. It's just focusing on what my priorities are and where I want to put my attention to things right now.
Right.
I mean, if I put attention to my kids, the studio might stay where it goes or go down or go up. I mean, I got to pick and choose. Right. And right now, my studio is somewhere that it's stable enough with good staff that it can run by itself without me being there, so I can focus on my kids.
Expansion coming. Are you moving somewhere? Are you growing more? Are you staying the same? Are you closing? What are the plans for?
My plans for the studio. I mean, I would love to be bigger, a bigger space. But like I mentioned, right now I have 2 babies, and I can't do something with the business that it's like big right now, like starting again when I have 2 babies. Right. I just can't. Like, I'd rather be with the babies right now.
Probably in a couple of years.
Maybe in a couple of years. Yeah. Expand. I mean, again, we talked about maybe joining forces once again. Right. But I think everything right now is in a good place. And again, I'm just 9 months postpartum and I'm just coming back. So I need to take it easy.
Amazing. On behalf of women,
third baby.
There's not, guys, listen, my dream.
Last time we were in a podcast, we did an announcement that I was pregnant. Yeah. I am not pregnant.
My dream is to retire you soon, like from now to 3 years. You know, like I really want to move out from Miami. I don't like Miami. I just think that Miami is so superficial, and I always did. Are you down?
I've always lived in Miami. Like, literally, I lived, when I moved to the U.S., it was like North Bay Village, for the people that know, where all the Argentinians live. And then Aventura and North Miami. Like, we literally live in my mom's apartment that she's owned for 20 years. So, like, I've very stable where we're at. But again, like, my mom supported us in that way, so we could open the business. I mean, I'm open to the idea of moving somewhere that we can give a better life to our kids. But I need my support system. Of
course. All right. Let's just move all your friends and your mom.
Let's do it.
Guys. So we're coming to an end. Okay. I'm just going to ask you a couple more questions. Third baby. Yes, I do want to have a third baby, but in a different, not time, but like probably from 2 years from now.
We always talked about having a big family. You come from three of you guys. I come from 2 of us. Yeah. But
it's just that it's hard, bro. It's pretty hard to.
I mean, it's hard, but again, like, everything in life is fucking hard. So you gotta pick and choose your battles.
Do you think you were born to be a mom?
I love being a mom.
Because I love being a father, bro.
I love being a mom. I mean, going from 1 to 2 was a big transition. Like,
Right.
Tomas is like, I don't even know how I don't have ganas, but I mean, it's hard, but that's why maybe in a year or two, let's pick this topic again. It's just, time is clicking on my body.
Tamara, thank you so much for joining my podcast. I mean, it's hard to like. I don't remember the last time we sat down and we talked
Without being interrupted.
without being interrupted. And you're giving me, valuable time because I'm taking time away from my kids too. So for you to be here, thank you so much. And I hope to keep spending time with you until we're probably 70 or 80. Life is truly fun, man.
Yeah. Thank
with
you for
and the
having me.
kids.
I mean, I'm out of my comfort zone talking to this mic, but good times.
We're gonna watch this in a couple of years, and we're gonna be like, the fuck, man.
Yeah.
I
Mateo's
don't
gonna be
know-
like,
I don't
Mama,
know.
is that you?
I don't know where this is going. Like, I'm not doing the podcast with any intention of becoming famous or a millionaire. No, bro. My intention is to just sit down with people, pick their brains.
Yeah.
And it's just hard to have someone next to you and open their head or, their heart to me. And I value that. Thank you so much for coming.
Shashay.
Is that a new is that a new ring?
That's a new ring.
Love you.
I love you too.
Thank you for your time.
Bye,
Thank you guys.